Alright, hey, how's everyone doing? We're back playing some Transport Fever. Actually, I guess I can keep this running. Let me turn down the music. This game really has a lot of music. And already turned it to, alright, there we go. Let's turn it all the way down. Alright, so yeah, if you saw the first video, remember last time, the map rotated. Last time we had this setup going where we had Armskirk and this oil well, and we were delivering crude oil from here to the oil refinery. And then from the oil refinery to Armskirk, we had fuel delivery. And then we had a cargo line. I think this one is delivering fuel to Hannar and Losco. And then we are also setting up the line to go to Staley Bridge here. Um, which is currently has this farm set up. So we also had the food processing plant set up where we had farm 1, farm 2, farm 3. Actually, this one's not hooked up yet, but farm 1, farm 2, uh, both delivering food to the processing plant and then the processing plant delivering food to Staley Bridge. And then using this, I guess, cargo connection, I was hoping to get food and fuel delivered to at least these three towns on this line here. There's also an oil plant here, which is not too far from this one if you want to expand that. But currently, this one seems to be doing pretty well. And if we take a look at our lines, they're all pretty profitable right now. We're mostly only running the cargo because we're still in 1860, so we mostly just have horse-drawn carriages. And we have our one train with the D1/3 or D13, I don't know, which is sometimes running a profit. It's not the best. Let's take a look at it. It's currently running empty. So the problem is that it's only running full one way. Which is probably why it's not always making a profit. Do we even have enough at this station? It's not running full. Why is that? Is this not producing enough? Required one. Oil. Fuel. It does seem to be making fuel. Do we need to deliver more? What does this say? Well, this doesn't really say anything. So I'm gonna guess we're delivering enough. What's the frequency on these? Crew trucks is 45. That looks pretty good. And oil's even higher. Oh, but so the throughput over here is 30, 36, but this is only 45. So it's not going to be enough for both. So if we want to service both, this needs to go up to like 70, but that's going to be a lot of trucks on this line then. I don't know if that's wise. Alright, guess we're going for a big upgrade. Just got a bunch of wagons. You're all going on the crew trucks line. This road's gonna get really crowded. We should probably upgrade it to be a bigger road. 2-lane road, 2-lane road, 4-lane road. This is already a 2-lane road, right? Oh, that's not it. Um, 4-lane road. How do I upgrade this? Is this it? Yeah, okay. This is 2-lane road. Okay, this does make it bigger, but the speed limit's still the same. Or sorry, the speed limit's higher, but the size is the same. But the 4-lane road makes it bigger. So what if we do this? Alright, and then we can't do this. So I guess we're gonna have to deal with that. Alright. Well, I guess they're still using the same single file, because why wouldn't they? Largely crowded up here a bit. Taking a while to load up. This is the production of this oil factory look like, or the oil well. 54, 56, is it rising? Alright, we got some new vehicles. So we got a Borsig, variant car for passenger travel. Alright, this is still making a loss. The crude trucks are making a pretty big profit actually. Oop, there we go. It's in the green for a second. Must have just made up a delivery. Well, this is getting not terrible oil, but we do want it to have more. Production's currently at 40. Let's see if we can get that number higher. Oh, these guards are so slow. Maybe I should have started in the 1900s. Start with faster vehicles. Alright, let's take a look at the food while this oil business catches up. So we have a lot of stuff to deliver from here. Same with this. There's a ton of food here. Maybe we should start running a food train. The problem is this is currently all single tracked, so if you do run a second train here, you're going to have to double track it. Or at least have crossing points. I think crossing points make more sense for now. So let's add those. What I can do is run some track like this. Have it merge back. Like that. Let's put some signals here. Boom. Stop there. Make these one way. Wait, why can't I see the train lines? The line manager showed you the lines, no? Just select the line. Oh wait, the line doesn't come up this far. That's probably why. Right, we're not actually delivering oil all the way here. And why not? I can't seem to remember. Did we even put a truck stop here? I don't think this truck stop captures the station, does it? Don't think so. Or maybe it does. Not sure if it's in the catchment area. What if, yeah, what if I just start putting food train on this? So let's run it something like this. Let's add some more signals on here. I'm gonna run through here. Actually, we can have this. Why won't this? Okay, there we go. Right, have that merge in. Something like that. Then have that run out. And have that merge back. Put a signal there. Signal there. Signal there. Right. Do something like this. This is good enough. Maybe I should make another crossing point. How far is the station? Oh, we're almost here. I guess then you might as well extend it this way. Let's establish this. Maybe do something like that. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. See, currently the pink line is running on the first platform. So, maybe should I expand it? I mean, I don't think currently it has enough capacity to service both cities. At least now we're almost filling it up though. Is it making more of a profit now? So the rate is up. So, alright, it's not terrible. Yeah, we definitely need better trains, I think. But yeah, we could try running a food line. So we can run the D13, or we can actually pick the Borsig, which is a little faster, has a little more power. And what do we need for food? Is a goods wagon. 2, 3, 4, 5. How long can we make it? 6. It's a capacity of 24. Should be kinda good, right? New line, have it run from... What is this place? Stalybridge to here. So there's no overlap currently if we run this. We'll call this the Stalybridge food. Alright, it's waiting for a free pass. Right, it needs this guy to come through and then it can go. Oh, what is this thing again? Terminal. Oh, I see. And this is load. Alright, this guy's running now. Let's take a look at this train. Borsig is pretty sweet. It's a nice engine. It's not that we can't overload the food and oil. But let's see. The thing I'm wondering is the station in range of the food here? So I'm not exactly sure. Because the thing is, this stop has grain but not food. And we need food to come here. So I'm wondering if this line that takes cows one way will bring the food back. East Farms 10, okay. It is planning to send some food that way to East Farms. And then I guess it'll transfer over to the train. Yeah, alright, train is just pulling in. So it's going to be running a bit of a loss at the start, but hopefully it fixes itself. There's 5 fuel here. Where's the train at? Alright, the train just dropped off a delivery. How much food is at this station? None. Oh, the food's all, the fuel is all here. 44 fuel. Alright, so let's see, what is the rate here? Oil Express is delivering a rate of 34. HL Station Cargo is only at a rate of 20. Ooh, that's not good. That's probably why. Let's get some more wagons on this. Alright, if we add this, what does the rate go up to? 34? Yeah, that's about the rate of the Oil Express, but also if we're gonna be bringing in food, that rate needs to go up. But also, okay, yeah, this covers both sectors, industrial and commercial. So that's good. So yeah, let's add a couple more then. In fact, that should hopefully keep up with the food and oil demand. Alright, this one is still running empty. There's tons of fuel here to distribute, so hopefully start making bigger profits there. And is there food here yet? No. Wagons are still making their way over. This guy's carrying food though. Alright, so it looks like the first food payloads are almost there. And hopefully they'll get dropped directly from the transport station to this. So train station. That's pretty nice then. Then this line is actually running profits both ways because it runs the resource that way and then it runs food back. So that's actually kind of a profitable line. And there's not going to be too much food here when the train arrives again. It's almost here. You might be taking back like 10 food or something, but hopefully if you're running long enough, it's good. Actually, let's check the rates then on these guys. Let me just call it Food Express for now. So Food Express is a rate of 30. Well, East Farms is a rate of 24. This is a rate of 33. This is a rate of 26. Alright, so the farms need some more wagons, it seems like. So I'm gonna add some to East Farms. And to match it, also add some to South Farms. That should bump up the rate a little. Right, so then East Farms is 33. Alright, they're all 33. So then this can match one of these and the other one can match the train or Food Express. Yeah, the rates are pretty well matched then, I guess. Substation cargo might need a bump. Alright, this guy has 12 right now. Right, what are profits looking like? So, crew trucks are bringing big money, really offsetting the loss from the Food Express. Cargo is just barely positive. Oil Express is kind of in the net negative now for some reason. East Farms is making huge bucks though. South Farms and Staley Bridge, not so much. So yeah, so the profit really seems to be in bringing resources both ways. Because if they're running empty halfway, it's kind of not that useful. But yeah, the problem is with the different wagon types, it's hard. Because I don't think anything else, what else can be carried in the tanks? Tanks only carry crude oil and fuel, so it only really is profitable if you're carrying crude oil one way and fuel the other way, but nothing really it really works. So we're basically just running this for fuel. Look at the goods line. We can run livestock one way and food the other way, or one of these other things once we have it set up. But for now, it's not going to be profitable. Logs and steel. This is just raw material, looks like. Yeah, unless we can file multi-purpose routes, this is gonna be a tough one. This Ivy Bridge that can eventually be hooked up maybe to the network. Um, but yeah, we kind of left this track hanging here. I think, and eventually we were gonna hook it up to. Where was I trying to get this track to? The Driffield? That's kind of far. Makes more sense to hook it up to Harworth and Burcoats. I'm just gonna rename it to Harworth. It's shorter. And then Newport, maybe go this way instead of straight up. This also seems kind of hilly to go through here. Although I guess if we go this way, it's not too bad. Yeah. Some plastic stuff here. It needs logs or planks actually. So there's logs here. So if we can run these logs to somewhere that we can make planks and then run it back here. There's a spot there which is kind of far. Oh, there's a nice distribution setup, but then getting it to a plastic factory. Is it plastic factory? Cheese factory. Oh, this is a steel and plastics mill. Okay. No. Oh, it needs steel. It produces tools. Oh, so it's either just logs to get tools, or logs and steel to get, or steel and plastic to get machines. Let's see. So this will definitely be more complex production chains. For now, let's take a look at how the... Alright, crew trucks are pretty profitable. And Food Express is finally giving us some good money actually. 100k. Cargo station's good. Silverbridge East Farms is making big money as well. It's actually rivaling the Food Express. It's kind of crazy. South Farms is also bringing in big money. Oil Express, not so much. Right, a lot of vehicles are reaching the end of their lifetimes. Right, is this train running full? Not quite. What about the fuel guy? He's running almost full. That's pretty good. Right, a lot of food here to be picked up. Alright, it's growing. So this Heather and Lasco should grow as a town. What about Stalybridge? It's good in shopping, but everything else is kind of low. Maybe we should get some buses, or, well, not buses, I guess stagecoaches going to increase their circulation and promote some growth. Because right now it's just kind of cargo that's happening. I don't know if cargo by itself grows the city. Honestly, it seems like this is growing smaller. I think once we have stable income from these cargo lines, we should try to invest into a passenger line to run these. Just build another station next to this one. Use the same tracks. Oh, I need to upgrade this to have 2nd Street connection. And then this could work. This is kind of expensive. 250k. This is also a great upgrade in the new Transport Fever 2, which is actually releasing in, I wanna say, like 5 days. A little more than that maybe. That you can have modular stations, so you can actually combine the passenger stations with the cargo station. So I mean, you can have a single station with passenger platforms and cargo platforms instead of having two separate station buildings, which is really cool. I'm kind of excited for that. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down for now. We will have to start setting this up. We might have to take bigger loan as well. Actually, let's try to repay some of this as much as we can. Start 4 million loan. Right, we're net positive. But if you just sit around waiting to get rid of that, it might take us a while. The question is, do you want to go lower or higher? Probably lower. I don't know. What's the incline like? Looks like there's less of an incline this side. So it's kind of an incline. It's kind of like the same price. Let's try to build this kind of close. Oh my god. It's gonna be a really slow pullout like this. But at least we can get a merge this way. Oh, this is gonna be messy though. Something like that. So then the passenger train can use the same track. And if we're gonna be running even more trains on this. Although there's only one train running on this currently. That's not terrible. I wonder if I should just break it off from here. That might not even be possible, you're right. It's gonna be impossible to get this to be a straight merge. And this way is not gonna merge. Wow, how am I gonna get this to merge? Can I pull it out this way? Yeah. Experiences some slowdown. What if I do it this way? Not as much of a slowdown, I guess. Just something like that. So we can try running passenger lines up to here now. guess this covers the station. It's connected that way. Guess it's fine having it run like this. Let's connect those up. Alright, and then just put some bus stops down. Let's just have it go this way. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And this is gonna be H&L local. The H&L local transit. And there is one of these. And we can actually get these guys, which are slightly faster than horse wagons. So let's get like 5 of those going on the H&L local line. Alright, so we're still positive. That means most of our lines are making a profit. That's good. Food Express Farms bringing us some money. Wow, there's a lot of food to ship. You definitely do not have enough trucks on this. Yeah, I guess we can get some carts. Let's just put some more wagons on the station cargo line. What's the rate on that? 79. So now that should match up the trains, I think. It's a 34 and that's a 29. Yeah. Alright, 25 oil. That's good, that's good. Let's look at the circulation after a bit. There's no one currently using those. Okay. The train is also going to be expensive for the passenger line here. So while we wait for that, let's try to set up the other end of this. So the bus is going to run from there through down here. So run one here. Let's have a stop here. I guess let's have a road curve around town like that. And then also have it link up here somewhere. Run through this part of town. That should be a pretty elaborate route. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a truck stop. 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. Yeah, that's good. And that's gonna be Armskirk local. Alright. And then let's get some trucks on that line. Where is the... There it is. The depot. Let's get some Lebasant. Lebasant. I don't know what the hell these are called, but let's get some of these guys on the Armskirk local. And we'll see how that goes. There's definitely a lot of oil collecting up here. They're not satisfying the requirement, so maybe we need to up the Armskirk cargo line. What did I call it? Armskirk oil, because that's what it's called. It's a rate of 36. The crew trucks are way up. So I guess I can add a couple to that line. Alright, let's see if that improves things a bit. What is oil production at here? Kinda low actually. Because there's still a ton of crude oil to be shipped out of here. And production for oil is high, or fuel I guess. Just stop calling it oil, it's fuel. So nice. So this guy is going along his way. I think this is our D13. Right, the original oil train with the tankers. Let's take a first person view. Pretty scenic route. Currently it's the only train on this track, so there should be no problems with stopping or signals. But if we do add the passenger line on this, which we should soon, there will be some issues, I suspect. Yeah, pulling it down. Oh, look at those. You can see the trucks. Right. There we go. 184k. Pretty good. Look at that. Already starting to pay off our debt here. What about Henry and Losco? Is it growing? Doesn't seem to be growing much. I feel like it maybe got smaller than it used to be. What is going on? We should get some passengers going. What is this passenger lane doing though? No one wants circulation? Line usage is 0%. 2-foot buses on here, right? They're not reached yet. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Let's check the other one. Does this one have people? This one also doesn't have any people yet. Do we need the passenger train set up first? Probably, because then once you have the train, then they'll want to go between the cities. So let's get a Borsig. Also, let's get our loan back. Let's borrow $1 million. So we have the D13 car. So I guess it goes with the D13. But I think we'd rather use the Bavarian car because it takes more passengers. It's a speed limit, so the Borsig can actually run at max speed with these. We can probably run with maybe 24 passengers. So maybe we can run with like 4 of these. So let's run this from Armskirk passenger to Henner and Lasco passenger. And this is gonna be the People Express. I realize I'm calling all these trains express trains while they're not actually express trains, but well, why is it waiting for a free pass? Uh, excuse me. Oh, wait. These signals are not two-way. Let me add a signal. There. There we go. And you know what we need? Actually, I don't know if it's gonna be possible though. Smoke here. But we need that. And there we go, that should fix that. What's it waiting for this time? Oh, it's waiting for this guy coming back. To use the right line. So why doesn't he actually use the other? Oh, it's because of this thing. So what if, what line is this? What if the Oil Express line change the Armscor terminal to 1? There we go, that should fix some things. He's on the waiting front. Okay, the other train is on its way, that's good. People Express. Ooh, and now we're finally getting people there. It's 4 people. Alright, yeah, people want to go to Armscor. 8%. I mean, that's not great, but... And a job's growing. Alright, that's good, that's good. Right, and there's actually gonna be 6 people on this train. Sweet. Alright. Here they come. Alright, smooth. No problems crossing over there. So, yeah, so these don't actually function two-way, so I need to add signals on both sides. And I'm stupid, I decided to on the same side. There we go. And a similar thing. The next part. What side is this one on? Okay, there we go. Keep the train running. So add it on the both sides here as well. Right, that should keep them running. Alright, how many people on this station? 7? Alright, that's pretty good. Hopefully there's more people coming. Now that we have that connected. So usually passenger lines are pretty good sources of income, and that's because it's easy to get them to make money both ways, since it just has to carry passengers both ways. But yeah, that's much harder to do with freight lines, because with freight, what's the problem? Oh, they're stuck, I think. Let's take a look. How do we end up in this situation? Right, so who's going back? So you are turning around. Yep, that's not great. Looks like we're gonna have to double track this. Instead of merging, what if I just... Alright, let's make the double track first and then we'll do the merging. Honestly, the double tracking is not that expensive. Maybe we should have just started with it in the first place. But yeah, let's pause. Let's fix this. Alright, so the merge issue shouldn't be a problem. The signals need to be fixed. There we go. There we go. And that's not what I meant to do. Alright. Signal. Signal. Alright, let's get rid of this merge. We'll join you up to there. Let's get rid of this guy. And add one here. Alright, keep you guys running. Get the smoke out of my face, alright. Get rid of this guy. Add this guy. Keep you guys running. Alright, now let's take a look at the tracks to make sure we're not messing something up. So this actually worked out that each of you guys is using your own line instead of actually. And I guess that works for now, but later we'll have to make sure that they're switching correctly. 27 people, alright. Now we got a crowd. 15%, that's really good. And our Alaska is gonna be growing, hopefully. Yeah, let's see that money. Waiting for free pass. Oh, the train is pretty far. Why are you waiting, buddy? Wait, where's the line? Need to cross here. But there's a signal here, right? That's kinda weird. Excuse me, sir, aren't you on the wrong track? What are you doing? I think it's because you're missing a crossover. Right, that should fix that eventually. For now, you're causing problems. Right, you made it onto the right track because we have a crossover here. Picked up your 11 passengers. Now you're waiting for a free pass, but why? You're running on the pink. What is happening? Oh. I see what's happening. God, okay. Does that fix it? It does, okay. It's just the direction. So you are going to wait on this guy going through. Just gonna add one there. Hopefully that should fix any issues with crossings. "33 people, this one's gonna run full." So it's like a lot of people from H&L want to go down south. Yeah, that should bring in some big money. How's our fuel train running? There it is. That's also running full. That's pretty good. Right. And yep. And the Borsig really does run faster. You should get this guy upgraded. Right, and like passenger is starting to build up here. So is the fuel. 41 fuel in here still. I thought we upped the fuel line on this. It's kinda high. Circulation's okay, 13%. There's a lot of people waiting. Hmm. So I mean, I guess these 7 would take either of these to the annex, which is this thing probably, right? Yeah. And same for these, I guess. How are the lines doing? Let's take one last look, and then I think I'm gonna put a cut in here because it's been quite a while that we've been doing this. But we're bringing profits again, so let me pay off some loan first before I forget. And alright, let's see. So the crew trucks are doing pretty well. 64k. There's a bunch of trucks, and I think some of them are starting to get old. Let's look at their condition here. 14 years old already. Yeah, they are going to become old soon. We'll replace them with the better ones. But anyway, so that looks pretty good. And then we got the Food Express, which is bringing a nice 100k in, which is really nice. We can maybe even double it up soon, or have it run all the way instead of just shuttling between HNL and what's the town? It's like to Staley Bridge. That's what it is. Yeah, but instead of it shuttling, we can have it come all the way down here to Arnsberg, and then also have food going to Arnsberg then, and just not have only fuel. But yeah, that'll be definitely something to evaluate. And the local line, they're doing okay. I mean, they usually break even or are at a slight loss. These are doing fine. 1k, 5k, 3k, whatever. The HL station cargo is actually doing pretty well at 10k. The short distance cargo lines don't usually do very well. Oil Express is bringing in almost 200k, which is crazy. Man, this thing is doing work right now. We should add one more of these maybe. Although I don't know, that might kill our profits. But like, there's 36 oil waiting here, and this train only carries what? 25. Yeah, maybe we could. It'll push up the production as well. But we'd have to then have it go all the way to Staley Bridge. That's not a terrible idea though. That could be the next expansion since we already have the track set up. Armskirk Oil is doing alright. 20k is not terrible, but that's not great. People Express has started bringing us in money now, but 60k is not great. It's alright. How many people on here? It's almost full. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, it's the other way that runs almost full, I think maybe. Stalybridge Farms is actually our moneymaker here. It's bringing us 100k as well. Stalybridge East. South is bringing us like 50k. And Food Line's okay. Yeah, some good stuff actually. But yeah, definitely excited to play Transport Fever 2. It certainly seems like it has some upgrades, if you could call them that in a way, over this one. And that's going to be kind of fun. But yeah, I'm actually enjoying this also quite a bit. Beta's kind of slow. We're still in 1877. Once you get to the 1900s, things should pick up though. and then hopefully we can expand it out more. But oh wow, that's a lot of food collecting. We'll need to upgrade these lines as well. So that's a lot of, yeah. Probably ship a lot more of these. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Let me just save this. Alright, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.